All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man, Jay. Yes, I have the projector modes going here on the phones. This is, in fact, the Tank Pro 3. Now, I just found a blank spot on the wall in my office. I dimmed the lights, and I want to show you this content. So I've learned a couple things about these two devices and how they are, in fact, actually a lot different. So I'm just going to try to adjust the sharpness to my eyes and make sure I get it as sharp as possible. There we go. So this is the Tank Pro 3. And one thing I've learned about both of these phones, they have loud speakers in a quiet area while watching content. But I'm going to play this content now, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more, and then I'll show you the Tank Pro 2. Now remember, the Tank Pro 2 is the latest device from 8849, basically Unihertz, and it's got a projector. It had the projector first, but let's go ahead and show this. Now, I'm not playing any audio. The audio is very loud. I'll go ahead and crank the audio up just for a second here for your amusement.
1.5 in the front and 1.3 in the rear. Now, my wheel and tire setup.
So the audio is great that comes through on this device right here, man. Is a very loud speaker. So this is a video that I shot at night. It actually is an HDR. And the Tank Pro 3 can play HDR. And I'm going to tap the screen here and show you as I hit the settings button. You can see that it's playing in 4K HDR, which is what this particular video is shot in. And then you can see here the video, like if you were looking, you're looking at this over video, but if you were looking at this like in real time with me here in the office, you'd be like, wow, that's super clear. You'd say, wow, that looks pretty good. And so this thing can go very big. If I back up, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. If I just pull it away from the wall, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And it doesn't get any more grainy. It's actually really good. To my surprise, I can shine this anywhere and it's going to be very clear. So now I am using the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra to shoot this video. And I'm using an external mic, obviously, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you this. And I'm going to back up a little bit more. It gets really big. And if I go in, you can see it's getting smaller. And if I back up, I pull the phone away from the wall, it gets really big. Now let me show you the Tank Pro 2, which technically has the higher resolution on the projector here. So let me pause here and I'll go to the same video on that phone. Okay, now here is the Tank Pro 2. Now I'm just watching that same video here. Now you might notice that, well, you can't tell, but I'm closer to the wall with the Tank 2 because I believe the Tank 2 is 720p in the resolution. So, but one thing I will say though, like over video, you can't tell how sharp this is, I guarantee you, but here's the difference. The Tank 2 Pro does not shoot, it does not play HDR content, and it only plays up to 1440p. That's a big difference. However, this content is, I know it's hard to see on video, but it is so much more clear and the content is bigger, if you will. Like it comes across way bigger on the screen. Hold on, it kind of jacking up there. Let's go back here. There you go. Now let's turn the volume up on this one.
You shouldn't have any rubber scrub, and it's tucking just a little bit of the tire.
So, and again, I know I'm recording a video from another device and displaying this, but folks, I got to tell you, this phone right here gets a lot sharper. I'm adjusting the sharpness right now. So it might look a little blurry, but I'm adjusting. I want to adjust it just, there we go. So this one right here appears to give you a bigger projector screen at times. And I don't have to get as far away from the wall to get a sharp picture with a big screen. But looking at the display, it looks really sharp as well. It just doesn't display HDR content when watching the projector. And it also doesn't play any higher than 1440p, which I find strange. But what do you think the difference is here? Like, what do you think of this quality as you're looking at it here with the projectors? Now, notice that the screen on the Tank Pro 2, it times out in my hand. So on the, like it's a black screen right now. And if I touch the screen, it's not coming back up on the display on the phone itself. It's just coming up. So I guess it's like a battery saving thing that I might have turned on. I'm not sure. But here is the device right here. Projector mode on a Tank 2 versus the Tank Pro 3. And now let's close this out. I mean, it's not a big deal to talk about this much as far as quality goes. They're both good, folks. We're talking about projection from a phone. We cannot be that critical of these phones when it's doing something that other phones just don't do. This is phenomenal footage right here, man. If only you could see this in person. I'm sorry for my shaky hand, but I don't have the phone on like a tripod or anything like that. I'm holding it for you guys. And yeah, I'm getting a workout. Now, these phones are heavy, but they're not that heavy. But projector mode on this is the trade-off. Do you want to watch HDR content when you're watching it on your wall or whatever? If you do, you want to watch full resolution 4K HDR? Well, in this situation, I tested it multiple times and HDR plays perfect at full resolution on the Tank Pro 3, but that's at 480p as the highest projector screen. But you can't tell really. Like looking at this on the wall, it's so clear. You can't really tell. However, looking at this right here from the Tank Pro 2, it may not play HDR, but it probably looks the same to you over video. And then it doesn't play resolutions, at least for this sample that I did, it won't play higher than 1440p. I've tried different things. So I tried different videos and it doesn't play HDR content at all. So that's a trade-off. Do you want a higher resolution projector or do you want HDR content at full 4K to be able to project? You'll have to decide. Anyway, I wanted to go ahead and fire this up for you and show you, hey, you don't need some phone calls. All right, come on, man. All right, let's go, come on. All right, here we go. This is the Tank Pro 2. Now, let me see if I can fire up the Tank Pro 3 as well real quick. Get that projector going. Yeah, here it comes. These phones are trolling me now that I'm trying to shoot video. Isn't that strange? I mean, they're literally trolling me. So I found that, this is just going to be a matter of preference here. These phones are great, man. This is the Tank Pro 3 and this is the Tank Pro 2. And they're both really, really good, man. They're really good. They're really sharp. But it's up to you to determine which one you want to pick up for, like, as far as what you're going to be wanting to use them for. Do you want to do 4K HDR at full resolution on the Tank Pro 3? Or are you content with using the Tank Pro 2? Man, it gets confusing. That shoots a much higher resolution. I shouldn't say much higher. It just looks more clear when you're looking at this in person. Nonetheless, it's your man Jay. I don't know which one I choose, but I wanted to show these to you back to back like this in real time and tell me what you think. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.